Hello to the community members of the Logical Indian. I am Dr. Om Srivastav. I am the Director of Infectious Diseases at Jaslok Hospital in Mumbai. There are a number of things that you will read and hear about what is it that you ought to be doing with COVID. Let me share some of the things that are of crucial importance. What happens now in the community? Well, we already know that COVID is now, you are going to hear great numbers of people being infected with COVID. That is not itself a cause for alarm or concern. People who get infected with COVID or are in the company of people who may get infected, there are three basic things that you need to follow. You must wear a surgical mask or a mask at least of some kind in the community. It doesn't have to be an N95 mask because that is something which is now mandated for the use in hospital settings and healthcare workers. In the community, you could be simply wearing a 3-ply mask and that will be sufficient. You need to ensure that your hands are sanitized every time you touch something. Any surface that you touch, whether it is the table where you are eating something, or it is the desk where you are working, or it is the button of a lift or the lift door handle, or anything else that you touch, you should sanitize your hand. If it is 50 times a day, then the number of times you need to sanitize your hand is 50 times a day. You should also be ensuring that there is social distancing. A lot of the benefits that came out of lockdown were because of social distancing, and that you need to continue to ensure that you are practicing that so that you don't lose all the benefits that you have accrued in the lockdown period. These are the basic things of what you ought to do in the community. What are the precautions that the elderly or the very young need to take? Essentially, it's a matter of ensuring that you know what is the state of your own immunity. If you know the state of your own immunity, then you can structure a treatment plan in such a way that it is appropriate for your age and the extent of your immunity. Your doctor or your immunologist should be able to help you with that. More than all the medical matters, a lot of common sense here. You must try and keep away from people who have got symptoms like fever, cough, a cough that is productive, or even if it is dry. Somebody that can be kept away inside a house in a quarantine room, in a single room, for the duration of 14 days, because that is the expected time for the shedding of the virus. You should keep away. You should ensure the two places where the infection is most likely to be spread, which are the washrooms and the meal tables inside a house, are kept as clean as possible for as many times as it is required to be cleaned. And you need to ensure that if you get symptoms, you are speaking to your doctor at the earliest possible time and not waiting, because a lot of the times when you see complications, it is because people have delayed or they thought that it was a mild kind of a respiratory infection that will go away. But if you delay it in the initial period, then after the first set of 5 or 7 days is when we see the maximum number of complications. So that brings me to the next question as to what are you going to do if there is somebody who tests positive. You need to ensure only 3 things. One is that if this person is asymptomatic, he can be treated inside the confines of your home. These people do not need to go to a community center or to a hospital for sure if you don't have symptoms. If you have mild symptoms, then you can be treated in a community center. Your local ward officer of the BMC will be able to guide you there, and that they are also going to be in touch with the laboratory that has given you the positive test. So please follow the instructions that are coming to you from them, and it's a matter of no more than 10 days or 14 days. Sometimes if you don't have any symptoms, you will be discharged from those places earlier, and that you may be able to go home. Once the attending doctor in the community center feels that you are safe to go home, you're not putting a risk to anybody in the community. This is about the basics of what you need to do with COVID. I think women who are pregnant, the elderly and children are the ones who need to be the most careful. When I say be most careful, they must be cautious that they are not disregarding a symptom. If your health is something for which you take regular medications for any condition, please make sure that you are at the peak of your fitness and that your doctor is looking after your symptoms so that you don't have a problem. Other than that, please speak to your doctor as soon as possible if you get a symptom. How are doctors coping? Now, doctors have their own set of mechanisms what they tend to employ in the dealing of COVID. You've got to be able to ensure that you are not infected. You've got to be able to ensure that you're not going to be posing a risk to anybody, especially if you're living with family members. and you have got to ensure that if you get infected, you must take your medications as soon as possible, because that's a common mistake that doctors make. Doctors, as usual, are the worst patients, so not to be a bad patient, to be talking to your doctor as soon as possible and encouraging that this person should take treatment. I think that besides all the things that I have said, there is a fourth aspect of your own mental health. You've got to be able to be mentally stronger. I know it's easier said than done, but this is a time of a fair amount of mental difficulty for everybody, and then you've got to find out mechanisms that will look after you, where you can be strong enough to overcome the situation. This is the extent of what I want to say. I wish you all the very best. Thank you.